Happy New Year, baby dolls! Welcome to 2025 of the crypto bull market. It seems like it was forever since I saw a year appear that could actually give me inspirational hope for this godforsaken piece of trash industry that keeps going down instead of up. But it's now the post-Bitcoin halvening year, my friends. This is the actual year where you retire. This is the year where we tweak nipples. This is the year you keep your posture straight. This is the year where the Ponzi's explode up and then explode down. This is the year we get the big main characters. This is the year, my friends, that actually things start to make sense all around crypto. This is the year there's going to be yield chasing and Ponzi's, and you're going to see reimaginations of things that didn't work in the past. But you go, you know what? It's a bull market, baby. We're going to try it all over again. Okay? I promise you, friends, this is going to be one hell of a year. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because we have to have a respect for the 4-year cycle, which, to my shock and to my surprise, even though it's worked 3 out of 3 times, we are now in the 4th cycle, but everybody has now cucked themselves. And they've said, well, the Bitcoin halvening inflation reduction is so small, it is insignificant. And I can't believe that they missed the whole point. The magic of the 4-year cycle is not the inflation reduction, my friends. The magic of the 4-year cycle is that by the grace of God, the divine spirit, whatever it is out there, Satoshi timed the 4-year cycle with the 4-year government debt rollover cycle. They merge into one. Okay, so remember, the government debt, they have durations of bonds. They borrow money. 3, 4, and 5 years. The average duration is 4 years. And in our Bitcoin halvening year, they start doing the printer thing. Because they print money to pay off the credit card, and they just go start up another credit card. Coincidentally, the 4-year cycle times up with that. Okay, now, did Satoshi know? He never spoke about it. I don't know why. It's a gift. It's literally a gift from the heavens. That's why, friends, if you watch Raoul Pal, he's like, guys, we've been given a gift. Don't F this up. Don't F this up. You want to know something funny? Some people speculate. They say, well, Sami, what if the 4-year cycle breaks? What if it... Look, but here's the thing, friends. Here's the thing. Okay. Because we have a record amount of government debt, if the 4-year cycle was to break, I don't think it would go for a longer cycle. Because you're approaching late stage fiat. So it's literally, friends, let's say you have a gambling problem and your credit card is going to run out of money in 30 days. You have to go now consult a loan shark. Okay. You're not going to get a 3-year loan from the loan shark. They're not going to give that to you. Okay. Because you're in a dire situation. They're like, hey man, I'll lend you money for 14 days, 2 weeks. Okay. And if you don't give me your money, then basically I'm going to burn this cigarette into your forehead and your kids aren't going to see their father. That's pretty much what happens. Okay. So you went from a 30-day credit card loan. Now you're on a 14-day shark loan. And then what happens when you can't pay the shark loan? You're like, oh crap, I've got to go borrow off my neighbor now. Your neighbor's like, hey, can you give me this money next week? Yes. Have you noticed how the duration started at 30 days? Then it went to 14 days. Then it went to 7 days. And then before you know it, you're trying to run around and you explode at the end. That's actually the fiat government system. But right now it's still on 4 years. So we've got nothing to worry about. If the cycle was to break, you would see something happen. Okay, besides me tweaking my nipples. You would see the government change how much money they borrow, the duration. It wouldn't be an average of 4-year rollover. Maybe they become 2 years. Now that's going to be scary. That means, friends, we're literally, imagine a patient, friends. You ever seen anybody on the ventilator? Like this, friends, right here. You ever seen anybody in this? The machine is breathing for you. See, you literally can't breathe anymore, okay? That's a money printer, okay? To breathe, they push the money printer on, and they stop it, and then basically exhale, and they got to push the money printer on. Okay, so it's more likely that if the cycle was to break, guess why, friends? I conceptualized the dark prophecy of this year. I conceptualized it because I figured this out a long, long time ago, but it didn't even play out, which basically means we win. Okay, because here's the thing. Okay, do you want to be right or do you want to make money? I didn't care about being right. Okay, sweet. I remember I said to you, okay, look, let's plan in case there's a dark prophecy. How do we plan? We buy more. That's right. We get more turbo long. And if people don't front run the alt season cycle, who cares? We win. You basically get a standard 4-year cycle anyway. So that's exactly what's happened. And you can actually see this in the others BTC chart, which is fantastical. McTasticals he's out here, friends. So this is pretty much it. So others BTC, it was only 18% versus Bitcoin. That's the number, 0.18 here. If we were dangerous levels, we would be up around here, okay? Look at this big distance. See this huge distance? We are nowhere near danger. We are literally, we're like bear market. We're basically scam levels right here. Let me change it to green so you can see. So we are down here. If you wanted me to be worried, give me up here, okay? But we were not up there. See how low we are? What does that mean? It basically means, this, friend, I can't believe it, okay? 4-year cycle. It happened 3 times in a row. Exactly 4 years. You know the government prints money. You know how it all works. Everyone goes, yes, 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 and yes. And then I say, okay, now we are approaching cycle number 4. What do you do, market? And everyone said, you know what? I'm actually a little pussy. I'm going to wait and FOMO buy the top later. I am in shock, friends. If you're a Simpsons fan, do you ever watch Homer Simpson with the Mr. Thompson episode? Do you ever watch that, friend? This is the one of the most hilarious parts.
Tell you what, sir, from now on you'll be Homer Thompson at Terror Lake.
So in this episode, friends, remember, because YouTube delete this stuff out here, but
say hello, Mr. Thompson, and press down on your foot.
So this episode's hilarious because obviously he explains to Mr. Simpson, when I say hello, Mr. Thompson, you say yes. He says, okay, got it. And they say, hello, Mr. Thompson. It just doesn't register, okay? Hello, Mr. Thompson.
You smile and nod.
No problem.
Hello, Mr. Thompson.
So, friend, this is literally the average crypto market participant is literally Homer Simpson right now, okay? I am saying 4-year cycle, global liquidity, Mick Hovel, Raoul Pal, 3 years up, 1 year down, bear market, 1, 2, 3, bang, money printing, you understand all of it. And everyone says yes. And I say, okay, it's the Bitcoin halving year. This is the year where the suckers are watching on the sidelines and then they buy in the year after the Bitcoin halving, okay? They buy after the Bitcoin halving. They bought 2013. They bought in 2017. They bought in 2021. That was the suckers year. When everybody decides to do turbo leverage, they buy in the year after the Bitcoin halving. Do you get it, Mr. Thompson? Do you get it? And everyone says, yes. Okay, what's your move? Well, to my shock, after seeing that, people refuse to buy altcoins still. Shocked. We are moving into the new year. I can't believe, after showing everybody all the evidence, and everyone knows, and everyone can see it, everyone can smell it, they still refuse to price in the madness of 2025. They did not buy it in 2024. And how do we know that, friends? We know that from Bitcoin dominance. We know that from others BTC. Others BTC did not go up here. It only went up here and back. The maximum it ever went was here, and it just started sinking down. Okay, so this is alt season mania. We are nowhere near that. So my conclusion is, remember, my friends, I don't know anything, dude. By the way, yes, this hat says this hat stays on during sex. Okay, so that's how we're going into 2025. My conclusion is we are all addicted to the money printer. We are that oxygen mask. We need it on us, okay? Even though we know what comes next, we can't fight our emotions. We are all a product of the TikTok brain rot generation. Very unfortunate. But hey, that's the game. That's the fiat system, okay? We are literally on the last legs. of this fiat system. The debt is just too big. We know mathematically they can't pay off the debt. You know that too, okay? But it's kind of funny, man. Even with all this evidence, they still won't buy. Tells you we are all human. We are all slaves to our emotion. Nothing to do with logical pricing, efficient market hypothesis. Nothing to do with that, okay? We sell when we feel bad. We buy when we feel good, okay? By we, I mean they, not you and me, okay? We, even though we feel bad, we continue to hold. And then when it feels good a bit, we're not just like turbo leveraging long. We're waiting for euphoria, okay? So that's a bit of a caveat there. So secret alpha for you, all right? FUD does not kill a bull market of your coin. What actually kills the bull market is when you run out of buyers. Okay? We did not get all the buyers appear. So as far as I'm concerned, bull market's still on. The bull market will end when we kill the final bear. The final bear gets swarmed when all the buyers are in. It has nothing to do with the sellers. Friends, when there is a sell FUD event, a FUD event, oh, Richard Hart, Interpol, all these other things, what they do is they bring forward sellers. So these people, they're Jeets, they were going to sell in 3 months from now, bang, they sell now. And they sell for lower price. And they slip themselves hard. Okay? That does not kill a bull market. You do not kill a bull market with sellers. Sellers do not kill a bull market. Running out of buyers kills the bull market. Okay? It's like what kills a young teenager the most, the depression. It's like, you know, when they die of a broken heart, that girl they wanted runs away from them. You see? That's what actually kills them the most. It's not a bunch of kids saying, ha ha, you're smelly, ha ha, you drink room temperature water. It's none of that. It's when they die of a broken heart. Okay. Well, in a bull market, same concept. The sellers, the bullies, they don't kill you, man. They don't actually end the bull market, okay? Remember, the bull market ends on euphoria, okay? Also, the inverse is true. What will end the bear market? It's when you run out of sellers. It has nothing to do with buyers. Buyers come in, they become exit liquidity straight away. I've seen it time and time again. Everyone has, okay? You cannot stop the bear market when you just get buyers coming in. You can't actually do that. You need sellers to run out over time. It is a process of time. Okay, well, now we invert that again. Now we're going to 2025, which we are in now. Happy New Year, baby dolls. This hat stays on during sex. 2025, buyers are going to come in. They're going to see more confidence, optimism out there in the marketplace. And they're going to run over themselves to get in. But eventually, the waves will get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until they start downtrending those waves, but they will still keep coming in. Might even trick you and me, by the way. Remember, Cult DAO pumped 420x in March of 2022. Technically, it's like 3 months into the bear market. So we might see some confusing NFT mania type of thing appear in 2026. January to like April or something of 2026. But that doesn't mean bull market's still on or anything. It just means like, hey, you've planned for this, okay? Bull market ends when you've exhausted all buyers. I will talk to you more about this in 2025. The game is not to sell the exact top or buy the exact bottom. It's not to do that, okay? That's like saying, hey, Messi, score the perfect goal. He's like, no, that's not my job here is not to score the perfect goal. My job here is just to win, okay? It's to adapt the best and to win. If they go on the left, okay, I'm trying to go on the right, okay? If they stack defense, we're trying to do maybe more power shots, okay? If they start playing more aggressive, we send more through balls, okay? See what I mean? You have a strategy for whatever, okay? That's our game here. Our strategy is as we progress 2025, if the euphoria gets messy, you and I will then say, hey, the chances that we're in a bear market in 12 months from now, they're higher than 0%. Maybe they're 20. Maybe they're 30. That's your actual stablecoin allocation that you should be doing. You go around every stablecoin and you do that, okay? So, but you understand this. Memes, cults, religions. You understand the archetype. You understand what's going forward from here. You've learned a lot this year. 2024, the 4-year cycle played out exactly to the T. Despite everyone knowing that it is playing out, which it's, friends, literally if this plays out again, man, it literally is a gift. It's like every single person who did their research, who isn't a cuck, who isn't a Reddit mod. Every single person has been handed a once-in-a-generational lifetime. Okay? Friendship confirmed. Like, subscribe, bell button, all. Catch you soon.